Hello everyone, my name is Catalina Gonzalez. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Welcome to video number 10 of my quick and easy Monday cards. I'm so excited to be here with you today. We are going to be making this card today. So I am going to tell you the products that I'm going to be using, and let's get started. Today I am going to be needing some sticky notepad, and what I did, I stamped the image on here on the sticky part, and then I trimmed it out, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to use that. I'm going to need a piece of Whisper white cardstock, and I'm using the thick cardstock today. This one is 5.5 by 8.5, and I scored it at 4 1/4, and I folded it in half. Now the stamp set that I'm using today is actually the stamp set from the Soft Saying card kit. Here it is right here. Now this card kit is really awesome. You can make 20 cards from this card kit, and it comes with everything. It comes with a blog, the little ink spot, and the stamp set. Let me show you right here. These are the cards that you can make with this kit. Isn't that pretty? I'm going to go ahead and post a picture on my blog so you can see the image closely. Now this stamp set is really nice because it's very diverse. You have the thank you, congratulations, love you lots, I hope your day is great, happy birthday, I think you are awesome, I miss you, and just a note. So it's got really nice sentiments, and of course I really like that flower, and I love to color, so I'm going to be masking and coloring with the blender pen today. Okay, let me put the image out of the way. I'm going to be using also the powder pink ink pad, the lemon lime twist, the crushed curry, tuxedo black. Also, I'm going to be using the powder pink ink refiller, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with that. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start off with my images, just stamping up the images. Okay, so let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and stamp that image right there and hold it just a little bit so the ink can sink in. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and put the little sticky on top because I want to cover this because I don't want to stamp anything on the image. And when I do that, it's going to make the other flower look like it's behind that the front flower. Okay, so I'm going to stamp this this way, right there. Just move it a little bit. There we go. I'm going to keep it there for now and stamp this flower right here. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put the other sticky notes on top of these images right here because I want to cover those up. And I am going to be stamping the leaves. Okay, make sure I cover that up very well. Okay, there we go. So now I'm going to go ahead and stamp the leaves. I got some ink on my finger, so be careful. If you do that, make sure that you don't get that ink on your card. Okay. Stamp the leaf this way. Just hold it a little bit there. And right here. You can put more leaf, but I just decided to use 2 of them. And then I'm going to go ahead and close my ink pad and get that out of the way. And let me remove that, the sticky notes. See how that looks? How it makes it, the masking technique help the image pop out a little bit and put the leaf behind the flowers and stuff like that. Okay, so what you want to do when you get your ink pad, before you start coloring, what you want to do is squeeze the center of the ink pad so you can get some ink on your lid, like that. Oh, you know what? Well, I'll do that later. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and remove this pad now. And I am going to put a piece of paper on the bottom because I need to be able to clean my blender pen. Okay, let's get some coloring done. And I'm going to go ahead and do this really quickly here. Get some of that yellow in the center on those dots in the middle of the flower. And I hope you guys have had a chance to look at the catalog, and it'd be nice to hear. I've been showing you some of my favorite things, so I know some of you have shared that with me, and but feel free to post on my blog what is your favorite product from the new catalog. There's a lot of nice things. I know when I place my order, I wanted to order everything, but of course I can't do that. Okay, now let's go with the next color. Let's do the leaves now, but before I do that, let me go ahead and clean my pen. And this is how I do it. Just brush it back and forth on a piece of paper, and when it comes clear, the brush is ready to be used. Okay, squeeze in the center. Okay. And I want to get some ink on the upper part of my pen because I want to be able to, when I especially color the flowers, I want my stroke to be a little wide, to cover a wide area. So, and like this, I don't have to do too much coloring back and forth. And if you miss a spot, just go ahead and color that. But you see, if I do it with one stroke, it's a lot better and faster or quicker. Let's see. Let's do the other leaves. And I try to talk and color at the same time, but I'm not very good at that. I'm one of those people that need to concentrate. Now, I know some of you can do that, and more power to you. And I just hope that I can become better at doing that. Here we go. And let's go ahead and close this one and start with, and clean my pen and start with my powder pink. Now I've already have some ink right here. There, I used what I did is to just put some of the ink refill on the lid. Okay, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to try to get, and the reason I'm using the re-inker is because I want to make sure I get a lot of ink on my pen, as you can see right there. And I want to be able to do that so I can color, you know, my coloring can be wider strokes. Okay, let's see here. Let's see. Let me show you how that works. See, if you do that, you can do it a little bit faster or quicker, and just go back and fill in those spots that you didn't get. And you know, this card kit is really pretty, and I know that's gonna be some of my Christmas gifts to my sisters, and I really like it because you can get 20 cards out of that, and of course you can continue to use the stamps and make some other cards with it. So, and also you can get refilled if you really like that. The card kit, you can get refilled as well, and to make more cards. So that's pretty cool. And I think also the exciting thing about the kit, it comes with everything, the block and everything. So that is pretty cool. So let's go ahead and finish up this flower. And let's see, let me have more ink on here, so I'll do this one a little bit bigger. And here we go. You know, I think, I don't know about you guys, I don't know how your weather is, but it was hot today. We're talking about 103. That's just way too hot. And sometimes I wish Texas was a little bit cooler, but you know, it is what it is. And but you know what, Texas is home. I love Texas, and I've lived in other parts of the United States too. I've lived in Oregon before, and also have lived in Utah, so that's been nice. So I've experienced all types of weather. So let's see, maybe we can get this one done quick. Let's see, hopefully. Let's see, there we go. I think with the wider strokes it's a little bit faster. At least that's what I think. Hope you can see the image there. Okay, let's start the other one. And I hope, there we go. You know, this is a really pretty pink. I love pink. I think that I'd be a happy camper if everything I had that I own was pink. And some people I really do like to have pink and everything. But okay. And you know what? That pink really goes really well with that lime. The lemon lime. I keep forgetting that, you know. I keep thinking, I either think about lime or lemon, but both together is kind of twisted, right? Okay, let's see here. We're almost done. And then what I'm going to do is just stamp the sentiment, and we're good to go. See? We got that. That looks really pretty. Let me go ahead and clean the brush as well, because I want to make sure that before I use it, you know, before I use another color, is clean, because I don't like mixing my ink colors. And just brush it back and forth until it comes out clear. And then once it comes clear, like right now, it's ready to be used again. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and stamp the sentiment in tuxedo black as well. And I hope I can get this straight. Oops, there we go. And you might see my head there for a little bit, but let me see here. I think I can do this right there. Just hold it a little bit, wiggle it a little bit. There we go. Isn't that pretty? Well, I hope you have enjoyed this video tutorial. And this week I'm going to be using this stamp set. And let me quickly show you some of the other cards that I made using this stamp set. this is the card that I posted on Sunday. That was yesterday. So here's the stamp set right here, and here's the lemon lime twist designer paper. Here's the ribbon, and this is a really pretty card. And this is actually one of the June, I think it was the June team meeting make and take. Is one of the cards. Now, for those of you who don't know, Brenda, Quintana, and I have a Casing Tuesday group on Facebook, so you're welcome to join. And what we do, each of us take turns selecting a card each week from current catalogs, and we each create a card from that. The card that's been selected, and we post that, and then everybody in the group can join in and case the card. And it's really fun seeing all the designs that people do, and it's amazing how everybody sees things differently, and I really love that. So here's the card, and that's going to be posted tomorrow, so that was just a brief peek on that. Okay, thank you so much for joining me today, and thank you. Have a nice evening. Bye-bye.